You ever thought about putting a Tesla Model S car battery into your ATC Toy Hauler? This video has been brought to you by Sun City RV, the leading ATC Toy Hauler dealer and service center serving the American Southwest. This is Steve with ATC Owners, and I'm here with John the BoonDoctor. And John's going to tell us about how he installed 3 Tesla batteries in his ATC Toy Hauler. So John, you used to have 4 6-volt EGM batteries, but you decided to make the move to Tesla 24-volt batteries. So tell me what prompted you to make the move.
For the first year or so of full timing, I had 4 AGM 6 volts down in the cabinet. They each weighed about 100 pounds apiece, and I had 370 amp hours inside of there. And that worked out really good. I could run the microwave, the air conditioner. The air conditioner would run for about 4 hours on the lead acid batteries. But I wanted the air conditioner to run overnight without a generator, so I was looking into different alternatives. So ended up finding Tesla batteries, and in the same location as the AGM batteries, I mounted 3 Tesla Model S modules down in the same place. So they're inside the living quarters and they stay warm, which is awesome. So at 24 volts, the old system was 370 amp hours. The new system with Tesla at 24 volts is 650 amp hours. So what that equates to in Battleborn world would be 14 100 amp hour Battleborn batteries. That would weigh probably around 400 pounds by the time you got them all wired up. And this weighs about 170 pounds. And that allows me to run the air conditioner overnight without batteries.
So let me get that right, John. So what you're saying is these 3 Tesla batteries down here actually produce more amp hours than 14 Battleborn lithium batteries, is that right?
It'd be pretty equivalent to 14 Battleborn batteries.
And 14 Battleborn batteries would be like about $14,000, about $1,000 a piece. Yes. Whereas 3 of the Tesla batteries is about how much?
The batteries themselves about $4,000 delivered. You still have to do some DIY modifications with the BMS afterwards, but it doesn't equate to the difference of $10,000, that's for sure.
So $4,000 for the Tesla batteries is for 3 Tesla batteries, is that right? Or,
yes.
Okay, so it's about $1,300 a Tesla battery?
Correct. Delivered.
Wow. Well, that's quite a difference. So between 3 Tesla batteries at $4,000 versus 14 Battleborn batteries at $14,000, that's quite a compelling reason to go with Tesla.
It is, for me at least. I mean, it's a DIY modification, so this is probably not meant for everybody, but if you can understand all the parameters that need to be met, and you can put your own BMS in here, because Battleborn comes with a BMS inside of each battery. These you have to make your own, so there's that.
Now, is this something that most RVers could probably do themselves? Or is this something that you really got to know what you're doing to do it?
You have to know what you're doing. I would say the average RVer is probably not going to do this themselves. That would probably be easier with the drop-in replacements. But this is a fairly big battery bank for my particular needs. Full timing. It allows me to park in the shade for a week or 2 at a time. And just live off of the battery, and it'll allow me to be in a hotter or more humid climate and still have air conditioning at night.
So now you can run your air conditioning all night long off these batteries, but what about running a heater? Can you actually run a heater all night long off these batteries?
I do have a 750 watt space heater that I put in the bedroom, which is really nice. It heats up the bedroom quite well.
And you cook with the microwave oven off the not the Battleborn, but the Tesla batteries. Is that correct?
Yeah, I live in this RV just like it was my sticks and bricks home. The inverter's always on. Everything just works.
So you don't even have a generator. Is that correct?
No generator. Sold that last year.
Sold your generator. You're not even plugged in to any kind of electrical outlet outside. You're just living purely off the sun. Is that correct?
It is.
That's amazing. So you can cook, you can cool yourself down, you can keep yourself warm at night just purely off the sun and your batteries.
Yeah, you have to do a little more with solar. I've got 1,600 watts on the roof, and I do have some ground panels I can deploy. That would equate to another 1,400 watts of panels.
Well, that's a lot of solar. So 1,600 watts of solar on the roof and about another 1,400 watts of solar of ground panels.
Yeah.
That's about, well, shoot, that's about 3,000 watts of solar right there.
It is. And,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know that I'm going to keep all of that, but it was a good way to make sure that I didn't need the generator.
Well, cool. I mean, that'll save you a lot of gasoline, that's for sure, with your generator. I mean, yeah. So, John, how does somebody go about getting Tesla batteries for their own ATC Toy Hauler? Where do they go? How do they buy them?
Well, there's many places you can go to get the batteries. I was a little more particular than some. You can buy them right on eBay, but I preferred to go to a company that's picky about the batteries they accept and how they send them out. My 3 batteries were from the same car, so that was important to me.
And how would they go about buying these batteries? What website do they go?
I will link on my website where I got my batteries from. It's a place on the East Coast.
Oh, okay. Well, how would somebody go about installing Tesla batteries themselves? I mean, is this something they can do? What do they need to know?
Well, that's a good question, Steve. There is a lot of homework that someone needs to do. The lithium battery needs to be certain protocols. So the temperature is important. If you charge them when it's too cold, you'll have a paperweight. If you charge too much voltage, or if it overheats, you could end up with a Note Samsung phone and it's going to explode and light on fire that you cannot put out. And then you got to watch out for under voltage as well. If you take a lithium battery down too low, it will eventually go flat and it won't have any qualities at all as a battery.
Well, then, could they hire you, the BoonDoctor, to install Tesla batteries into their ATC Toy Hauler?
I would consider it, but it'd be on a case-by-case basis. Yes, I'd consider it.
Okay, so, all right, now, for all the other ATC Toy Hauler owners out there, John, the BoonDoctor, has a solar panel installation special. It's just for ATC Toy Hauler owners. And if what I understand, you're going to install up to 720 watts of residential solar panels on an ATC. Is that right?
Yes.
And for how much?
$1,500 gets everything installed with a Victron solar charge controller right to your phone so you can see what's going on.
And he's going to come out with his trailer and his solar panels and his equipment to your home, your wherever you have your toy hauler, a storage facility, or if you're just boondocking somewhere. So get in touch with John, the BoonDoctor. You can find him at BoonDoctor.com and work out a deal with him and get yourself off the grid.